Hey friends, I hope you are all staying safe and healthy at home right now. And I know that this is a very challenging time for all of us in pretty much every aspect of life. So I hope you're hanging in there emotionally, mentally, physically, financially right now. Just remember that we will get through this. We always do. There is a light at the end of the tunnel, and hopefully we can all come together and help each other with any issues that come out of everything that's happening. I wanted to do a quick real estate market update because I've been having some questions trickle in about what's happening in the current real estate market due to everything going on, and then what's the future hold. So there's quite a few people asking, like, is this actually a good time to buy, or should I even consider selling my house this spring? So I'm going to go over all of that for you guys. Of course, this is a fluid situation, and as you know, things are changing by the day, if not by the hour. So this is what I know now. I'm doing the best with the facts that I have. And just know that things could change next week. Who knows? I'll try to keep you guys updated as I figure this stuff out too. We did have a big company call for Key Realty yesterday, and there's so many brokers on that team that have had years and decades of experience. So I do trust the advice that they're giving us and what their predictions are. Of course, with real estate, you never know. And that's with anything in life, though. We can't predict the future, but we can do the best with what we have and the facts from the past that we can go on. So this is a team of people who made it through 2008 just fine. They actually grew our brokerage during 2008. So I trust them, and that's where I'm getting a lot of these facts. So it's not just my opinion. At the end of this video, I'm going to talk about how we can move forward if you are thinking of buying or selling, or if you're currently buying or selling with me right now. I have a lot of resources available that can help me move forward with things virtually if you do not want to meet up, which I completely understand given the circumstances. So if that applies to you, stick around for the end so I can share that with you. Let's go ahead and start with the sellers. This is probably the question that I got the most was, should I wait to sell my home? People were thinking of listing this spring for the spring market, and now they're unsure if it's a good time to sell. As of right now, all answers are pointing to go ahead and list your home now. Don't be afraid of it. We still have a listing shortage in our area, which is working in your favor. There are a lot of buyers still out there willing to buy, looking to buy. All of my buyers that I've been working with are still looking for homes. So there is a demand out there for sure. And buyers right now have low interest rates, so that gives them more buying power. The other thing you might be wondering is, are home prices going to depreciate because of the economy? No, we don't think so. We think it's going to stay stable, which is a really good thing for our economy. And interesting fact that I learned yesterday from the owner of Key Realty, Dennis Degnan, is that the only time in history that homes have actually devalued was in 2008. And of course, a lot of people are saying like we might be going into a recession, but the difference is this time around that the market is completely different now than what it was in 2008. Number one, we have much stricter lending guidelines for mortgages. That's a big help. Number two, we have a listing shortage. So in 2008, there was about a 3-year supply of homes on the market, which is insane. We had way too many listings. Right now, we have about 3 months supply of listings. So that changes everything. I just have notes over here. Sorry, I don't want to forget anything. Also in 2008, interest rates for mortgages were hovering around 6%. Now they're at 3%. There's a lot more buyers that are willing to buy right now because of the low interest rate. So because of the interest rate and because of the vast supply of inventory on the market in 2008, it was a buyer's market. But they didn't have as much purchasing power as they do now because of the interest rates. So that helps you on the listing side for sure. let me take a minute to just get really real with you guys and give you my honest takeaway from that call with Key Realty yesterday. Could we have a slowdown in the market because of everything that's happened? Yes, of course we can, but we also, maybe we won't. Who knows? My personal experience as a realtor has been that I'm working with about 6 different buyers right now, and they are all still moving forward confidently to buy a home. Some of them even need to buy a home. Some of them are not really being affected by this financially. Therefore, they're still ready and raring to go. But of course, as every industry right now is taking this, we're going day by day. That's the best we can do, honestly. We're optimistic that the market's not going to slow down like it did in 2008, not even close. So that's a really great thing. And especially when we're all healthy and back to our regular, normal lives, all signs are pointing to the market remaining stable. So I don't think you need to be really that scared about this right now. This could change, of course, but right now, things are okay. We need to remain calm and optimistic and just keep moving forward. The other thing to remember too is that regardless of what's going on in the world, there will always be a population of people that we like to call the must-move population. People's lives still move on. People are still going to have kids and need bigger homes. People are still going to get relocated for their jobs. People are still going to get promotions and want to upgrade their home. People are still going to want to retire and downsize. The list goes on and on. So just know that there's always people looking. There's always people buying houses. It's all about marketing it correctly, getting those professional photos, and making sure that you're priced right. So I'd say move forward if you want to list it. That's my advice right now. This is a personal decision for you, obviously. All my clients know this. I am a zero pressure type of real estate agent, so totally up to you. I'm just giving you the facts on what I know. Now let's talk about buyers. Is this still a good time to buy? It is a good time to buy. Is it the best time to buy? We don't know. It could be. It's tough to get a clear-cut answer on this, but either way, I can tell you that it is a good time to buy. And just because I'm not saying it's the best time to buy does not mean that it's a bad time to buy. I hope you follow that. Hope that made sense to you. But some things that are working in your favor right now as a buyer, of course, I'm going to sound like a broken record, but low interest rates. We're in the low 3% range right now, which is fantastic, and it'd be really smart to get that rate locked in right now before they could potentially increase. The other thing is that house prices are stable right now. They're not increasing. So affordability is great right now for you guys. What we don't know about is going to be, we don't know if the listing shortage is going to continue. The way that affects you is you get into these multiple offer situations real quick because there's still people wanting to buy and there's not enough listings to purchase. So that makes sense. If sellers decide to continue to not list their homes in the spring market because of all the economical fears going on, we're going to run into multiple offer situations, and you're probably going to pay close to list price, if not list price or over, because of the multiple offer situation. So we're hoping that doesn't happen. We don't know. And that's been the market for the past, I don't know, year or so. It's been a while. That hasn't changed because of everything that's happening. The other thing is spring is here. So a lot of people are thinking about buying right now, and I mean, this goes back to the listing shortage again, but the spring market may be delayed because of all the health concerns. So we kind of have to weigh the good and bad at this time. Do you buy now and lock in that great interest rate, and then keep in mind that you're going to have that interest rate then for the coming years of your mortgage, 30, 15 years, unless you refinance? So, I mean, that's a really good thing. And then, or do you hold off and hope that interest rates drop and more listings come on the market? We can't predict these things. I think it's a great time to buy just based on the interest rate, since that's what you're going to keep for the next 30 years potentially. But that's a personal choice. You have to do what's right for you in the phase of life that you're in. Of course, you know, I never pressure any of my people to continue forward. If you're not comfortable, then you just wait. You wait until the time feels right. I just don't want you guys to miss out on a good opportunity. That's all I'm saying. So I hope that helps you out on the buying and the selling aspect of things and what to do right now to move forward. If you have any other questions about that or concerns, you can contact me anytime. I'd love to have a conversation. I love hearing from you guys. So what can we do now to move you forward? If you're currently a client of mine, we can still go look at homes. I will not be taking clients in my car at this time. I'll meet you at all the homes that we're going to see. I will bring gloves for you. We will practice social distancing. And even if you don't want to go see the home in person, what I can do is still schedule the showing. I'll go and I'll give you a virtual tour. Simple as that. I've done that for many people who live out of town before anyways, and it works just fine. So there's that option. Also, offers can be written over Zoom calls or phone calls, and we can sign everything electronically. That is easy breezy. I do that quite often because a lot of people have difficult work hours that I can't work around all the time. So that's kind of business as usual. If you're not a client of mine yet and you're thinking about selling your home, or you were considering selling your home this spring and now you're kind of debating, we can meet virtually on a Zoom call or a phone call and go over any questions or concerns you might have, walk you through the process, talk about a marketing plan, and just decide how we can best move forward in a safe way and in a smart way. If you are not a client of mine and you're thinking of buying a home soon, again, we can meet virtually in a Zoom call, or we can do a phone call. We can talk about any questions or concerns that you have, go through what the process looks like so you know what to expect, and I can go ahead and get you set up on email listing alerts based on your criteria so you can start to get a feel for what's out on the market right now. You can also get pre-approved virtually. In fact, that's how a lot of people do it nowadays. There's lenders in the area who have apps where you just log in, put your information in, get your pre-approval letter. So that's not something that you have to put off just because you can't meet in person right now either. Whether you're buying or selling or both, it's never too early to start gathering all this information and just getting prepared, especially if you have a little bit more free time right now to focus on other things. So I'd love to hear from you guys. Please let me know if you have questions or concerns. Let me know how you're feeling personally. I'm telling you, I love hearing from you. So let me know. Please reach out. I hope you guys are all doing well, and I'm sending you all my love and healthy vibes for you. Bye.